This production was made possible thanks to all of our patrons. And me! Rinny! Hello there. If anybody's watching this, I want to make this for you. I'm a T-doll, which stands for Tactical Doll. I was built for fighting, so my code name is M200, based on a gun of the same name. I fight for a paramilitary group called Griffin and Kruger. I want to protect people and survive doing this for as long as I can. And because of that, even though I haven't been alive for very long, I've realized that I might not be around forever. I have friends here too. I want to show you them, so that just in case the worst happens, anyone can remember them. And that includes me. If this can help anyone out there for any reason, then at least I managed to do something that I wanted to do in my own way. Thank you for watching. They look like normal girls, but I'd rather compare them to birds. Guess that makes sense now that I'm watching them like birds. Because these two like to squawk a lot, like hens. Looking like they want some roosters to lay some eggs with, too. A lot of times, I like to practice my guitar in the break room, but whenever these two walk in, I think I'd like to practice my baseball swing instead. But they're T-dolls too, so I can't do things like that. Just gotta remember that hens are useful too. And we're all just trying to cope in our own way.
Oh my, is that Frumpy Boy over there checking us out?
That isn't a boy, Fen Fen. That's one of the newer girls around here. I think the name began with an M?
Like, a lot of girls around here begin with M. Duh. Besides, if you don't even remember their name, how are you even sure that's not a boy?
A boy? Please. Why build a man when you can build a woman? Duh, back at ya.
Wow. Harsh. I'm over here trying to be all-inclusive, and here you are acting like a total bitch to the new boy.
Excuse me. I am a girl, but I'm also a T-doll. So I don't really think that matters.
How profound. Hopefully you didn't just get some guts to talk to us just 'cause you have a camera in hand.
Yeah, like, why do you have a camera? Also, just notice the skirt on you and whatever. That's cute. At least you're trying.
Well, I'm recording a documentary, I guess.
What's that?
A documentary's like a video you make to explain boring things in a soothing voice, Fen Fen.
Like a medicine ad? Or, like those weird ads with the lizard on them? Whatever, you get what I mean.
Oh yeah, like they try selling you on the wonder of creation or something. I had to watch a whole bunch when studying the paranormal.
Did you, fall asleep a billion times?
Obviously not, 'cause I'm the captain of our squad.
So, if I watch them, then, I can take your place, right?
Not even close, animal brain. Besides, if you think it's that easy, just try getting through one first.
Yeah, it's gotta be easy, especially if I'm in it. So, little Tommy boy, how much you want to pay me to be in your document?
I don't know. I was just gonna film whoever I could find. Kinda like bird watching. Also, it's a documentary, not a document. Sorry.
So is it gonna be sexy?
Wrong. It's already sexy 'cause I'm here. You want a star? I'm willing to get paid in exposure. That's how a real star gets their big break.
Not fair!
Money is temporary. Connections are forever. Besides, you already get whatever you want from doing missions.
But missions aren't sexy either! At least let me come with you, Fowl!
Sorry. But I seem to recall you telling me 2's a company, but 3's a crowd. Like Just the other day, when you took MP5 out shopping and pushed me out? Along with how my fashion sense is lame and I don't know how to sell the color red effectively. Like, excuse you? Take one look at Fel and tell me he doesn't look bold as hell in the color red. And my purse was a gift.
Well, like, what do you want me to say? Sorry? Blue and red clash super harshly. It's not a good look.
It's a better look for this documentary than your concealed tits, Fen. So just try having fun with your new child. I've got to go film something that'll get the adults watching.
Wait. Hey, I should get a say in this. It's my...
Nope.
Thank you very much for letting me record in the cafe, Miss Springfield.
That's very polite of you, but the pleasure is mine too, of course. We work very hard here, G36 and I, so showing it off a little is very flattering. Hold on a minute, I must cough. Dear, you'd best put that camera away for now, please.
Right.
I need something sugary.
Yes, of course. Something to cheer you up, I presume. I see. Well, I do have something I sincerely hope you will like.
Miss Negev, are you really the Negev?
Who are you, a fan?
Well, I'll admit, I've never gotten a chance to meet you before. I've only been here for about 2 months now. But what I've been told, and I'm really sorry if this is wrong, I'm just curious, I guess. But you're supposed to be one of the scariest T-dolls I could ever meet.
And how many times have you heard that?
I don't think I could keep count. But maybe it's been more times than they needed to get the point across.
Well, they should be scared. Because I just got a promotion recently.
A promotion? I'm sure you deserve it. I'm sorry.
All finished. Please, let this lift your spirits with a brand new sunshine.
I trust you. So, I'll be taking my leave.
Please come again. And feel better, Negev. I am very sorry you had to experience that. She is capable of being pleasant, I promise.
I honestly didn't understand any of what just happened, Miss Springfield.
Well, if you don't mind listening to an old woman tell her stories, Negev has actually been a part of this facility for what has to be at least 2 years now. Would you believe it? In those early days, she used to be shy and kind-hearted, and even had a hobby of gardening. Oh, I remember watching her take care of those flowers. She was so meticulous and absolutely precious. And please, for your own sake, do not say this to anyone, but I remember she had the deepest crush on Mr. Grigori.
As in the Commander Grigori?
Shh. Yes, that's the one. But her squad leader, old stick-in-the-mud Jericho, she was so harsh with that Negev. I could understand what she wanted. She saw a lot of potential in the poor girl. But the day old Jericho expired, something in her must have broken because she was far from the same ever again. I only caught a glimpse of Negev just after she came home that day, knowing that her teacher was gone. And that twisted smile on her face, it's still what I remember first every time she walks in here. The hair, the clothes, the way she carries herself. That's all the Negev you've been told about because a lot of you girls at Griffin right now are still pretty young.
Wow. Miss Springfield, I have a confession to make, though. I think I actually recorded all of that. I never turned off the camera. What should I do?
Well, dear, for both of our sakes, I suggest you bury the footage in a field outside. There's always the option of throwing it in the lake, too.
And here I was starting to think you only looked at her like a child, Miss Springfield.
Miss Factor,
Overloaded her system on sugar again.
AA12?
Who else?
Is sugar overloading a common thing?
You would be surprised. I'm not permitted to tell you specifics unless you're a commanding officer, but it is fairly common among the younger T-dolls. And there are a couple experienced ones from time to time who have a habit of liking it a little too much themselves.
I don't really understand. Aren't we T-dolls? I didn't know we could get addicted to substances.
Of course you can. Our neural clouds are pretty close to human brains at this point. Most models built by IOP have pleasure sensors installed to register satisfaction or guilt. It helps keep you all alive, to know that you're doing a good or bad job. IOP doesn't have the resources to constantly replace you.
Okay, so what is in sugar that can make us get addicted to it?
It's not the sugar itself, but the feeling derived from it. A human receives dopamine from the brain and it stimulates their internals. But too much of it and there will be a metaphorical crash. Basically, the human body will desire sleep. For dolls, it's similar, except the crash can cause what you see here, a comatose response.
And this isn't worrying? You seem so calm about this.
I'm programmed to be calm. But besides that, it would only be worrying if Miss Vector hadn't found AA12. As with every other time, AA12, I must document how much sugar you've consumed this time.
Can't remember. It was an accident, I promise.
And you've replied with that response every other time as well.
So what?
You say that, but you only do this so much because she always brings you back.
Yo, is that a camera? Am I on TV, Mom?
This is M200.
Hello?
I am allowing her to record you since you're a common and highly acknowledged victim of sugar overloading.
You star. You're famous, crackhead.
About that, Miss AA12?
Miss? Ugh, you don't need to be so formal, kid. Really, it's fine.
Right. Sure. If these crashes really happen so often, then I think you would know by now how much sugar causes them. Why do you keep letting them happen to you?
Out with it.
I mean, it's cool if I just say I like a lot of sugar, right?
Seriously, you're not a child.
Nah, I am. I ain't poetic or anything like that, so I guess I'll just say it. I kinda miss 'em. You know who I mean, Vex?
Who do you miss?
I don't want to tell. I've already said too much.
Well, if it helps, a friend of mine, Super Sass, once told me that admitting the truth is the first step to fixing problems.
Too bad that won't change anything.
I don't think that's the right attitude to have.
Doesn't matter. We're tools. Her mental state shouldn't matter as long as she does her job right.
Easy for you to say, Vex. You were always a grump. But I get bored too easy nowadays. I get kinda lonely now, too. It's kinda scary. So take it easy on the kid, would ya? She's just trying to be nice. And it's been ages since someone actually cared about my health besides the res counter here.
Whatever. Just don't get too attached to anything else, or you'll have another reason to overload once they're gone, too.
AA12, I would recommend avoiding emotionally dependent consumptions of sugar moving forward.
Not interested. Here.
I'm really sorry. I don't know if I'm hungry right
You
now.
wanna help me? Take my gifts.
My best friend, Super Sass, is finally coming home from a scouting mission that took her about a week to complete. She told me she was doing it so she could get more demanding training out in the field. I haven't heard any bad news, so I really can't wait to see her again.
Sass!
Oh, I missed you so much, Potato.
I missed you too, Sass.
Oh, reporting, Commander Grigori, sir.
Welcome back, Super Sass. And it's a blessing to see you again in one piece. I had heard from Nikolai that this was your first faraway mission.
That is correct, sir. But
Since Commander Nikolai is the one in charge of me, may I ask why he isn't present for my group's return?
Well, aren't you aware he's never been a morning person?
Not a morning... An officer doesn't sleep through the morning!
Sass? I'm not dreaming? Sass! I'm so sorry! I forgot today was the day, but I miss you so much!
Yes. You couldn't possibly replace me with any normal alarm clock. I understand.
How strong have you been working out?
I'm starting to think Sass just took the mission to see how her commander would react.
I'm letting go until you hug me back.
Thought to myself, I'm okay, I don't feel a thing. But in the end, there's a drag weighing down on me. Running on ahead, you seem to escape every step, never touching down. Couldn't do a thing but stare without a sound. Guided away, you walk to a train while I'm standing left behind. Dashing off instead, I reach out ahead, but can't make it through the room in time. Eyes getting wet, don't be upset, but my heart really wants to cry. Don't go away yet, you're moving on to far and beyond, while I'm standing left behind. Night running low and leaves me alone, dissolving you from my mind. Eyes getting wet, don't be upset, but my heart really wants to cry. Don't